Everyone, it's Houston, the Meandering Piper. Hope everybody is enjoying their Friday. And I tell you what, I sure am glad it is Friday. Get to start the weekend. But today's video is going to be a VR for Mr. TallazPiper. He is doing his 100 sub celebration. So, that is what we are going to focus on in this video here today. And Gabe, I hope that was a Star Wars shirt you were wearing in your GAW video. And if so, it's freaking awesome, man. I'm a Star Wars fan myself. Actually, I got my Chewbacca shirt on today. This is one of my favorite ones. It gets a lot of laughs. But before we get into the VR here, let's do the housekeeping. Got my little Casolero. It's a straight brandy. It's a basket pipe I got from Pipes and Cigars as part of a Father's Day gift. And in it, I got a little bit of H&H Bold Kentucky. And I figured that'd just be the perfect tobacco to kick this weekend off just right. And drink pairing, of course, got my sweet tea. I don't know what I would do without that. So, but let's get to it, shall we? We got let's see, your first question was what started our YTPC journey? And for me, I started out as a lurker. You know, I'd watch videos of other pipe smokers and other presenters. And, you know, learn what I could. I liked learning about, you know, the different pipes, different pipe shapes, different tobaccos, different blends, learning about the differences, between different types of tobaccos. You know, just really trying to expand my knowledge base on the subject. I apologize for the wind, it's going crazy. But I found presenters like Matches and Mutton Chop that really helped me a lot. And there was a lot of them along the way that I, you know, really enjoyed. But the presenter that got me out from behind the keyboard, so to speak, and in front of the camera was Cobbett of the Shire. And just watching his videos kind of gave me the nudge I needed to actually start doing videos. And whenever that happened, I just sit down over there on the back porch there and did a introduction video, kind of explaining how I got into pipe smoking and, you know, kind of my journey, you know, with the pipe as of, you know, then. And it just kind of took off from there. You know, I made the video, you know, really, you know, found that I liked doing videos. I was a little nervous at first, but, you know, after a few times it, you know, came a little easier and a little easier. And now I do it, you know, a few times a week. You know, I kind of use it as a relaxation tool. You know, it's great to just sit down, you know, smoke a pipe and, you know, I guess have a mantle, as Mutton Chop would say, with all the other, you know, YTPC members. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that I think the YTPC is better than any other smoking lounge that you can go and visit, as far as, you know, the people in the community. I mean, the people in this community are just awesome. So it's been a really great experience on the whole. Your second question was, what is our deserted island tobacco? Well, first of all, I gotta say, if I was trapped on a deserted island, hopefully it was someplace nice, like in the Caribbean. So, wouldn't want to be trapped on an Antarctic island. But if I had to choose one tobacco that I was going to have the entire time I was stranded there, I would have to go with Rattray's Howl the Wine. And the reason is that's just my perfect tobacco. It's got Virginia, Perique, Dark Fire, Kentucky, just the right nick hit. All the flavors, you know, from those tobaccos are present. And it's just hands down probably one of my favorite smokes, if not the number one, you know, my favorite smoke as of right now. I mean, I haven't come across a tobacco that I didn't, you know, like. I've always liked them, you know, in their own way. But for me, that particular tobacco is the best of all worlds for me. And your third question was, what is our white whale tobacco? Being that it's a tobacco that we haven't tried, and if we had a chance we'd get our hands on it. And I've been thinking about this one all day. But I would have to say my white whale tobacco would be Revelation. And the reason for that being is it was what Albert Einstein, Albert Einstein liked to smoke. And I'm kind of curious what taste the greatest mind in the world, or one of them, you know, had in tobacco, you know, what kind of tobacco, you know, he enjoyed. Now, I know it's been out of production for years, and would be lucky if there was an unopened tin of it laying around somewhere. But if I could get get just one tin of it, you know, that'd be perfect. Because I'd like to know, you know, what he smoked. Now, I do know there are several matches to Revelation out there. I think Cornell and Dill has one called Epiphany, and a few other people have made matches over the years. You know, but it's not Revelation. You know, I'd like to get a tin of the actual stuff and give it a whirl. And lastly, you wanted us to shout out some fellow YTPC presenters that are under 100 subs. And I got a few, and I've mentioned them all here recently within the last week or two. But I think they're all really great guys, you know, great presenters. And they're definitely deserving of the views and the subs. So I'm just going to, you know, shout them all out here again. And I got the CatholicPipeSteader and OTC Piper, and they're brothers. You know, they've been doing a lot of videos here recently, and just the other day they actually did a joint video where they were both in it. So definitely, you know, looking forward to more of those, and they both just put out great content. You guys should go over there and check them out if you haven't found them yet. The third one would be Patriot Piper, and he's a great guy, still fairly new to the YTPC. He's got a few videos up now, but I think he's a good guy. You should go over there and check him out, give him a sub and a like. He's putting out some great content. And finally, I got Over a Pipe. And whenever I first found him, he had put out several videos, and his subscriber count was really, really low. And I couldn't understand it. I mean, he puts out some great videos. And now it's starting to climb. People are starting to, you know, go check his channel out and stuff like that. So, but if you haven't found Over a Pipe yet, you should go check him out as well. He's, you know, a great guy, does, you know, awesome videos. Sorry about that. Had the tamp, and it is burning right down the middle. So, kind of trying to figure out how this pipe does with flakes. It was the first time I run a flake tobacco through it here. But, yeah, that's all I got for you. And I'd like to say, you know, again, congratulations on the 100 subs. I really like your channel, man. There's some good stuff. I'm really looking forward to see some more of the pipes that you make. That poker that you're always smoking on, that you made. That's a really nice pipe. I'm a fan of the poker shape myself. It's actually probably, you know, my favorite pipe shape out of all of them. So, definitely looking forward to what the future holds. But anyway, like I said, congratulations again. And I think that's going to be it for this here video. So, everybody, thanks for watching. And we will talk to y'all later.